that will definitely buy us into a ranked Dominaria draft. Let's do it. Alright, so ranked Dominaria draft. So again, I was talking before, I like to go black and white in these. Fungal Infection is a solid card. Bombs are really important in this format. This is one of those where green is not that bad. I do not like the legendary sorcery spells. They are far too restrictive. I think my top pick here is to go with the big bomb, the 4/3. Especially since I like black and white and he's in the color that I like anyway. The Trapper is a good card. I'd say the Trapper is maybe slightly better than Call the Cavalry. We'll take her. I don't truck with Cabal Stronghold. Combat tricks are going to go around. I think Dark Bargain is the right pick here. Jorah's Familiar will get a lot of mileage usually. Two drops. Definitely the Flyer. Soul Salvage is a great card, and I don't see him go around that much, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up here. Fungal Infection. Everything here is a good card. Everything. I think since we got the Trapper already, I'm going to go ahead and take the Guardians. I don't see anything too great here. Take the Combat Trick. Dread Skeleton's not a bad pick in this slot. Alright, so let's see. We got a Lingering Phantom, Rat Colony, Blood Tallow Candle, Cabal Evangel, Healing Grace, Adamant Will. This pack just doesn't have much for us, does it? I guess I'll go with the Lingering Phantom since there's kind of a combo thing out there with him. I may not be able to put it together, but it's there. Final Parting is awfully good. But Knight of Malice is probably... That and Vicious Offering are both great here. I think I'm going to take my Knight of Malice. If we're really, really lucky, it might wheel the removal spell. Alright, Call the Cavalry. This guy is gross, and he's totally worth picking up. Because if he actually hits the board, he just wins the game, usually. Oh, I like Quindy. You know, I tried the spell a lot, and I whiff with it way too much. Mace Unicorn's good. Cabal Paladin's okay. The Short Sword actually is better than you would think. I think in this case we're going to take the Unicorn. Another Dark Bargain. Take the Confessor here. Feral Abomination. I don't have the cards that make this card as good as it could be. The Flyer's good. I think I'll take the Thallid. Rat Colony. Wall. Demonic Vigor. The Weatherlight. Ended up with that thing anyway. Oh, Cast Down's good, but I never pass up Blackblade. That card can win you games all by itself, especially when it's on one of these. So Blackblade makes these Mesa Pegasi Makes them much more valuable. It also makes these much more valuable. Ah, Vicious Offering. More of that. I don't really want to run more than 2 of these, so Eviscerate. Another Drudge Skeleton? Sure, I guess. We take the trick here. Another Drudge Skeleton. They're everywhere, apparently. Divest? Wow. Never seen so many dark bargains at the bottom of a draft before. Okay, so obviously we're not playing blue, so we can get those blue cards right out of there. We're not playing 3 dark bargains. The wall's probably not going to work. Lingering Phantom might be worth keeping. Tragic Poet's not going to stay. Rat Colony, get out of there. With the Weatherlight, no. Compass, no. So we have 8 cards left we got to take out. Divest. Not Diamonic Vigor, no. We can take that out. I don't think we need 4 Drudge Skeletons. Not even sure we need 3, so... Quindy with that sword equipped, Black Blade, that's disgusting. We got a nice little mix of flyers. I'm gonna take the charge out. Just leaving the 1 dark bargain. Probably even afford to drop a plains here, honestly. That leaves us at 1 card to cut. Oh, what's the Black Blade do? Check it out. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each land you control. It's huge! It costs 7 to equip, unless your creature is legendary, which Quindy is, and thus is disgusting. I would take the Confessor out, but he actually pairs up with Black Blade really well here. You know, maybe I'll just take out... No, I like having the... He's really, really good if I can cast him. Maybe he's a little too mana intensive, though. I don't want to get him just stuck in my hand where I just can't win the game. Okay. We have our 40-card deck. I think it looks all right. Not amazing, but if we get Black Blade out and attached to anything that they can't deal with, then we just win. Yeah, but for 7 mana, see, by the time you can cast him, you can just equip it to somebody else. And not take a turn off to have the creature in play. So, yeah. This is fine. Have both colors. Can't drop anything till turn 3, but that's fine. MJM Reaper. Go ahead and throw out the Death Bloom Ballad. He is an appropriate blocker, and you get another creature out of him. We'll absolutely trade here. I have no problem with that. Oh no, not a valid thing of your own. Oh, let's see. That's fine, you can hit me. I don't care. That guy is annoying. Annoying enough that I think I'll just kill him outright. He's got a trapper of his own. Alright, so we'll lay out our trapper. Okay, good. I needed that trapper to die. We'll block here. And do we take 5? I hate to lose my own archer, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh, Knight of Malice. Just go ahead and cast a Guardian here. Not bringing anything back to our hand. And we declined to take action. Sorry, I forgot what I had to do here. No, don't do it. Oh, God. Killing my dudes. I hate to trade them out, but I also hate to take a lot of damage. Take the 5. It'd be great if I could draw some more lands, huh? Well, we stalled out on land, and things are not going our way now. Well, I hope we live through this turn. Oh, we can't live through this turn. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, there was just nothing we could do there. That's okay. I know we could live one more turn, but we're still going to be dead, right? So we may as well just go ahead and throw this one, and we'll go to the next one. And sometimes it does feel rigged. It's like, you know, so I'm not going to draw land when I absolutely have to have it. Okay, sure. But then other times you draw miraculous cards, and I'm like, I guess. It sure doesn't seem 100% random, though. Sometimes you're just like, you're the lucky guy now for a while, and it tends to go in phases. Got 2 black and no white cards. I guess this seems fine. It's definitely not worth throwing back, I don't think. This guy we're facing is the gold standard. I thought that was worth the trade. Well, worth a card anyway. Oh no, not deep freeze. Well, that's a thing. And of course I'm not drawing land now, so... land. There we go. Still not super helpful, but... may as well go ahead and block here. Yep, that's a really good card. This is what I get a lot of. I get a lot of really big cards and not the lands to cast them, and then I got lots of small cards, but I don't draw those. So yeah, we'll do this guy. And we're just going to have to take a 7 hit here. So, oh, of course we got past Eviscerate there. That would have been a nice draw. So we can buy back Knight of Malice and Drudge Sentinel. Oh good, another one. Okay. So, assuming that he can't counter my spells, I'm going to wait and do some tricks here, and we'll see if I don't come out of this a little bit ahead. Alright, so... fungal infection on this guy. And I make 2 dudes. And I block. And that makes him into a 1/3 because 2 people blocked him. Well, but then he's going to Wizard's Lightning. That screwed up my plans. No. Killing the flyer. Sacrificing the one who's about to die. I guess it doesn't really matter who it is. They're both dead. And I take 4. And I get a 5/4. Alright. See if he has a way to... Oh, no, we just trade out and I go to 8. Got another Rampaging Cyclops, because why wouldn't he? Oh, man. Malice. And... Good Lord. I just can't get ahead on this board. He just keeps dropping 4/4s. I just can't get around him. Alright, well. That made me sad. I really don't think our deck is that bad, but it certainly is looking bad on camera, so. Oh, I can't play Magic the Gathering online. It is the worst. If you think you get screwed in Arena, it's nothing compared to online. Online was by far the worst experience, and it got to the point where I liked playing Magic at home, but I hated pouring money into it, and that game required you to pour money into it, and you know, it always seemed like the game was so skewed out of your favor. The shuffler was hideous. I eventually would play it just a little bit when a set first came out, do like a couple of drafts, and then I would cash in my cards and buy the rest of the set in Cards Online so I could trade them out for a full set. And that's the only thing I did with Magic the Gathering Online. Now that Arena's out, I don't do that anymore either. So yeah, Arena was just hideous. Here we go. This looks like something we might be able to work through. Oh man, that was probably totally premature, by the way. Now, do I want the 1/1 menace, or do I want to wait for him to be a 4/4 menace? I'll wait for now. There's a Drake. There is a Mace Unicorn. That card's dumb. All right, we'll go ahead and drop him as a 1/1. So what do we got? 2 1/3s. I'm not attacking into that. That couldn't have come at a better time, so... Now we just go ahead and eviscerate the big guy. Even though we're going to get hit with a lot of 1/1s, I think that that's okay. We are gaining life after all. If I can get 3 more mana, we'll be... Well, no. I don't have to be there. I'm going to cast him next turn. Get another land. Oh, that's a problem. Well, I did get the other land, so there's that. Cast this. Cast that. Spider makes things hard. Okay. We can do this. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Our land count is kind of messing us up here. We can cast him next turn. What is that? Is that the flying thing? Oh my god. Really? You top deck the thing that made him fly? Does that not just feel totally inconceivable? Sure. Okay. Alright, so he can do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we have to attack with the unicorn here. Because we won't be able to equip it next turn. We don't have enough mana. We need to put a little bit of buffer of life out there. Okay. Well, depending on what he drew here, we might just lose no matter what, but not for lack of trying. My God! I'm trying not to be salty, but really? I mean, you're watching this. You're watching this. Top deck every single card he needed every time he needed it. Okay, well, that was a total bust. Well, they gave us an extra pack of Dominaria, so there's that. I want to do another Dominaria draft just to wipe that taste out of my mouth. That felt pretty bad. Ooh, there's the card. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys in the Be Right Back screen just because I need to buy a few more gems, and it flashes my card information up, and I don't want that up there, so give me just a moment. All right. Okay, we're back. Now, I've spent a bit of money on Arena. Not a ton or anything, but I'd say since I started playing, I've probably put about 200 bucks into it total. And that's just because I wanted to be able to have every possible standard deck that I could create, you know. Since then, I haven't put any money in. I put 20 bucks in whenever War of the Spark first came out, and I just finished going through that just now. So I just put 20 more bucks in. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. There are some really fun, funky combos with Whisper Blood Liturgist. And like I said, I do like keeping it in black and white, so I'm going to go ahead and take him. This card is garbage. I think I'm going to keep this one lower to the ground, so I'm going to do Call the Cavalry. Vicious Offering for sure. I think I'm going to go with Howling Golem here. Haven Sentry's hot. Going low to the ground, I'm going to try to keep a lot of 2-drops, so don't be surprised if I just 2-drop you to death here. Ooh, Shalai. Get on the team. Benalish Marshall. 3 white is pretty restrictive. Especially when there's a Knight of Grace right there. I'll take the Knight of Grace. Deathbloom Thallid. Another Deathbloom. In this deck, Memorial to Folly gets much, much better. So pick that up. Do another Avon Sentry. Got a chance for an Archer here. Voltaic Servant. Really not a lot. Yeah, we'll pick him up. He can be good. Ball Paladin. Ball Paladin. Okay, Eldest Reborn is probably the best card here. Sometimes this guy's amazing, Traxos, especially with Voltaic Servant. In fact, my God. So if I take Traxos, I gotta take more Voltaic Servants. Yeah, I'm doing it. Makes this card way better. Ooh, the Omnivore, he's pretty good. 2-drop Flyer. 2-drop. The Jousting Lance in this deck is really good. Small Paladin. Bunch of rat colonies. Oh, this should be interesting. Obviously, we're not doing red. Or blue. Excavation Elephant is actually much better in this deck. So we got 9 cards to cut, and the cards at the top of the key are the most likely cards to be cut. No, Tragic Poet sucks. Shouldn't have that in there. Drop some of these Cabal Evangels. I'll just drop them all. Didn't see any more Voltaic Servants, which was unfortunate. So I basically just got the one combo thing in here. I got 3 more cards to remove. It's always the hard part. It's cutting that last card. I don't think that guy's worth leaving in. All right. Yeah, I usually go pretty fast. I know kind of what I want to do already, so I just sort of fly through it. Pick cards! Smash face! By the way, if you haven't already, please do click the follow button for me, and I'd appreciate that. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon and your Twitch Prime if you haven't already. and you can subscribe to my page. And that is absolutely free to you if you already have Amazon Prime. No, I can't keep this. That I can keep. Also, if you enjoy what you see here, you can donate. At the bottom of the page, there is a donate button under the main window. Yeah, I think I'll keep the Archer on top there. But of course, I never expect that. You don't have to do any of that. You can just come out and watch. I'm just letting you know that that's an option. I did cut a land. I am running 16. So here is where we throw out the Sarah Disciple. He's already got a short sword on the board. That card can be very good in this set. It's really surprising what kind of work that can put in. White and blue is a super combination in the set. You can do white-blue flyers real easy. You can do, well, it looks like that's what he's doing. So there's that. And loading him up with an arsenal and attacking in. That's alright. I got my archer, so I think that I can ride with him here. We'll see. I got flyers too, mate. No, I cut one. I counted. It was 16. I'll look again just to make absolutely sure. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. No blocks. We'll just race. Alright, so what do we do here? We do this guy. Do this guy. And suddenly racing with me doesn't look so hot. Oh, Shalai. Card's pretty good. Hey, look! I get one too! I got one too, mine! I think we're just coming in hot. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's done. That went well. And we're back into Tier 3. Well, it's already doing better than our last deck, so I consider the crappy taste washed out of my mouth now. I think that's what happens sometimes is you try to get too complicated on these decks and put a lot of like tricks and stuff in there. Then you just make a deck like this that's just low to the ground, bunches of 1, 2, and 3 drops, and just have your curve. And you just get there. So this is a keeper. We don't have our combo yet, but I do see Traxos here, so we got one half of the combo. Oh, he's got a black blade. Now we got a combo enabler right here. We're just going to take a time out and deal with Black Blade so it can't be any burden on us. Now I think we're going to race this time. Like, he can just hit me. I am not worried about it with what I got going on here. We're going to go ahead and start off by casting the Paladin. So next turn we're going to bring Traxos out. And probably untap him as well. I'm actually attacking because I figure he has a combat trick, and I'd like him to just go ahead and get it out of the way. But see, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. Nope, you go right ahead. Like that. This feels fine. Still racing, still okay. Alright, now things get interesting. So, we got the Seared Disciple. We got the Construct. And because we have Memorial to Folly, we actually need that Construct to die. So we can finish, untapping that again later. He's going to take 7 here. Oh, well, we didn't even need the cat to do that. We got this guy. So now we have our combo online. Woo! Combo! And he's done. 2-0, folks. Alright, so we're going to take a look at that deck just to check the land count. 8 and 8. Yep, like I said, I took it out. Just wanted to double check. Ah, he's been looting. Get it? Bin Laden, been looting. It's okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. Yeah, this looks like an auspicious start. We'll keep it. No, it's not your bad. You didn't see it. You didn't see me take it out. I did it real quick, too, so totally understood. I would have liked to have seen one more land in this hand to start, but hey, as long as we can draw a couple lands, we're fine. Oh, here we go. Rat colony. colony, doing work. Rat Colony, oddly, I don't think I've ever played that in a draft, but I got 3 of them, and with 3 of them, they outclassed the 2-2 vanillas, so seemed fine. Yeah, I'm actually fine with sacrificing Rat Colony here. I wonder if he was worried that I was just like playing a deck full of Rat Colonies. He's like, oh god, did this guy just get like 20 Rat Colonies? Maybe. No! Nope, that's fine, I'll take a hit. So Howling Golem here. I'm not sure who benefits more by drawing cards. I think maybe he does with all the burn and card draw he probably has. Yeah, I get in the mood to race when I get 7/7s down. Alright. Wow, that works out really well. So, do I do 10 to him here? Or do I just do 7? I think I'll leave him back. Yeah, I had a feeling there might be something like that on the horizon. Got me good. He's got 3 cards, I got 3 cards. He's definitely ahead on life total. Glad I saved that guy back, though. I think now that I have Traxos, it probably benefits me more to draw. What's he getting back? Blink of an eye or Shivan Fire? Blink of an eye. Yep, that card's really good. So he's got Blink of an Eye and random card in his hand. Yep. Got ourselves a good old-fashioned board stall going. That Blink of an Eye is a tough card to maneuver around, though. Alright, so let's see what he does with this. I'm just going to take it. Alright? So what does that mean for me? I cast Deathloom Ballad, and then I just wait. Probably a good thing he's waiting, because I think that's probably the brightest move, not to go ahead and play Blink of an Eye there. He can save it, unless I have another artifact or historic to cast, and Traxxas just stays down and he doesn't have to deal with it. Okay. That's fair. We can do that. Be really surprised if he declares the attack here. I'm kind of surprised he chose to go ahead and use Blink of an Eye. Seems like it would have been better to save and use at a more opportune time. Well, I guess we'll find out. He's got 3 mana open and 2 cards. So let's get the block in here. Do I want to give him more options? Now I go to 4. Okay. That's intriguing. He's at 10, so I can't just straight up charge him here. 2. Nope, I have to save everything. Alright. This is a toughie. Okay. So we're basically in the same position we were before. Both of us just waiting to top deck a card that decides the game. Well, that certainly isn't it. Huh. Oh boy, it's getting weird. All right. I've got a lot of firepower on the field on my side now. It's getting a little silly. Syncopate for 6, eh? Yeah, you got me. I cannot deal with that. Wow. I thought I mistakenly thought that was the card that drew cards. I did not read that thoroughly. Hey, there's the other rat colony. Looking not so fearsome right now. Look at us just both flooding out and crap. Oh, wow, that's not good. Well, okay. Yeah, I can't block it, so I guess I'm taking it. I go to 1. Do you have something that does 1 damage? Ah! Why couldn't I get that last turn? Well, I have no choice but to charge it. I guess it doesn't matter. I've lost this one. If only I had drawn that Memorial to Folly earlier, I could have just won the game. But no. At any point, that Memorial to Folly would have just gotten me there. Except that, not this turn, because it comes into play tapped. Alright, well, we're 2-1. It's not going too badly, honestly. Not after the debacle that was our last deck and flooding out and not drawing anything. It was pretty rough. All the excuses that everybody always uses when they play Magic. I had all that happened to me. Swear to God. Had to be there. Some of you were. Might have made a mistake. I'm not going to own that, though. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and get United Grace out there. It's a pretty good blocker. Starting out pretty normal. I see he's using Memorial to War, which I don't see that used too much. Can destroy a land. So far, we're just building up a defense. Go ahead and throw out the sentry so I can start coming over the top. Seems like I'm drawing a few too many lands now. That's okay. We're still in a fairly good position. I went ahead and played a spell first there to see if he had any kind of action or wanted to deal with it before I attacked with the Living Sentry. It's not often that you actually want them to react to your first spell, but hey, sometimes. You're trying to protect your flyer. Well, we're ahead on board. He's got a lot of red mana. I don't like get built up that much. There's a spell in here, Dominaria, that does, I believe it's like 10 damage to any sword, or as many sources spread out or whatever. Hey, you should have saved it for this. This is going pretty well so far. He has it effects. Okay. Sure. No blocks. Get in there. I feel like maybe there's something I should be concerned about here with him attacking there, which seemed like a really weird attack, but okay. And we're 3-1. Again, I don't really know what happened there. It seemed kind of odd. Alright, let's see if we can get victory number 4 here. El Gordo Loco. The Crazy Gordo. Alright, we got white, we got black, we got spells we can cast. Hey, it's a thing. El Gordo Loco meets Scuzzy Lumpkin. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, Fungal Infection's a pretty good card. I'm gonna need to start drawing land. That's not a land. It is something I can play though, so useful. Let's see. What else do we have going on? He's just not casting anything. Feels kind of weird. He's probably got a combat trick on hold. I'd rather just go ahead and bait him out right now. Yep. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Now, if I don't draw a land here, I'm pretty much in trouble. Okay, well, I got a land. I still need one more to not be in trouble, but he hasn't really been casting a bunch of stuff on his side, so we're good for the moment. Lots of stuff in the 4-drop slot. Just about everything I got. Well, it gave me a 3-drop. Can't be too mad. At least it gave me action this turn, right? Okay, I need a 4-dropper right away. Come on, give me the land. That's gonna hold me back a turn. Well, hopefully next turn. Well, I mean, I know I can cast it next turn, but... Oh, no. That did not go well. Oh. Just cast the wrong thing. Doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure I'm doomed here, so... That's fine. Nope, he finally started drawing his good spells and then all hell broke loose, so... Or started drawing his land so he could cast him is probably what happened. He was kind of pinned in on land there for just a minute. Alright, we're 3-2. This starting hand looks pretty decent. Knight of Grace, getting in there. Yeah, everything's looking nice right now, so we're just going to go ahead and attack in while we still have a combat trick open. I'm going to cast the Archer. If I start drawing my historic spells, she'll help me finish this game off. Hey! That couldn't have went any better. Alright, we got him to 6. We got spells to deal with just about anything he can throw at us, so I think we're good. Sure. Alright, let's see how we want to handle this. We will throw first strike dibs on the Archer. Actually. That's fine. I think we're good no matter how he decides to block here. Okay, I was afraid he might have fungal infection. See, if I would have tried to make it where I had lethal this turn, I figured with one man open, if he had fungal infection, not much I could do about it. In this case, though, what I'm going to do is... kill this guy. Sacrifice that. That way he doesn't get his blocker. Fungal infection will fizzle. Let's see what he's got to finish. See if I can finish the game out here. Demon Lord Bells and Lock. He might just kill himself here with Demon Lord. Nope, he went to 1, which is the same as killing himself, honestly. So 4 and 2 now. And I get where he's coming from. When you get killed that fast, and you're just like, I just wanted to cast my Demon Lord. He was in my opening hand. Just probably how that went down. So he's like, I'm casting him. To hell with it. Grateful Apparition. Alright, see if we can smoke 5 wins out of this deck. So far, so good if you've hung in there with me. We're going black and white in the ranked Dominaria draft. We started off doing War of the Spark, which is why it says that that's what I'm doing, but that is not what I'm doing. So, had a request. By the way, if you haven't followed me, please do hit the follow button and follow me. I'd appreciate it. Under my page is a big red button for donations. If you'd like to donate, nobody's been doing that, and I can't say as I blame you. I don't donate for nothing either. And you can also use a subscription, especially if you have Amazon Prime. You can link your Twitch and use your Amazon Prime account to give you a free Twitch subscription. That costs you nothing. Just some time investment. Or you can just sit there and watch for free. It's all good to do. Well, you can tell that black and white is a good color in Dominaria because that's mostly what we're going up against with our opponents. And it may not end up actually being the most or the best color combination, but I think it is the most consistent. You can consistently crack out a fairly decent deck with it. You know, just not usually a problem. When you draw all 3 of your rat colonies, they get pretty good. We gained life off that thing. Rat colony? No, you can go ahead and hit me, that's fine. It's like, do I want to lose my Drudge Skeleton? Okay, so I don't think there's much he can do here. We just absolutely tempoed him out there with the 2 drops. Yep. Alright, 5 wins. 2 more to go all the way. Think we can do it. Do you think we can do it? I think we can do it. Alright. So 1 more means this draft was free. Well, plus 100 gems. If we can get to 6 wins, it's a total win no matter what happens. We've almost bought ourselves back into another one. Okay. As opening hands go, I would say this one is maybe slightly below average, but it's definitely a keeper. If I keep pulling 2 drops, it'll quickly become much, much better. Seer Disciple. I will see his Seer Disciple and raise him a Seer Disciple. I am not at liberty to trade right now. I have a feeling we could do things. Tragic Poet. There's a card I don't see too often. Usually when I do, there's some kind of combo element to it. Time of Ice. That card is fantastic. Maybe the best blue card in the set. Alright, so I'm kind of setting him up here. I could have destroyed the enchantment this turn, but I want to give him the opportunity to go ahead and use it again, and then I'm going to destroy it at the end of my turn next turn. Oh no! Alright, well, seal away then. Alright, so we're doing that a little bit differently. We're going to let this destroy itself, then we're going to use Invoke the Divine on seal away. Oh, well. Yeah, that's a thing. I guess I'm okay that he used that because it gets Blink of an Eye out there. And Blink of an Eye is a pretty powerful card in certain situations, so... I mean... he can seal away it again. Especially after he uses Tragic Poet to get his Time of Ice back. But I'm not upset by that. That's fine. That is fine. Yep, get your Time of Ice. Go ahead. Yep, and there he's going to get Sly again. Nothing I can do about it. What have I got in the graveyard? Just a rat colony? That's not too exciting, is it? Alright, so he's got 2 cards. We'll go ahead and cast this guy. He's going to retort it. That's fine. Just gives me a target for Memorial. Yeah, I think that's definitely the best target. There we go. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. May as well attack with everything. He's forced to block the sentry unless he has a trick. know there are some board wipes in this format, so I am going to hold Rat Colony back just in case for some reason there's something crazy on the sleeve. And he does not. So we are at 6 wins! Yes! No matter whether we win or lose our next match, this was a total win, and we're good to go. Alright, going for 7. 7 wins will definitely put this in the record as an incredibly successful draft. We will be happy with that. See the power of blue-white, especially when I go really low to the ground in Dominaria. You know, just pack a bunch of 2-drops in there, combat trick or 2, some removal, and a couple of powerful guys. In this case, I got some flyers to get me over the top. This starting hand looks fine. Woohoo! Oh, I forgot the other thing you can do. If you ever feel like it, you guys can use bits. Bits are like cheering implements that you can purchase, and they're like tips. So every bit is a penny. So if you cheer 20 bits, you give me 20 cents. It is a small but silly way to interact with people that is kind of fun. But again, as always, you don't owe me anything. Please come and just watch me play. That is enough for me. Regan Rock. That's who we're playing now. It doesn't have counter spells, so let's get in there for an attack. Cast our Omnivore. He doesn't have much going on, does he? Alright, we're being very aggressive right now. Okay, there's a spider. Now, do we want to sacrifice the servant, maybe? Yeah, sure. Alright, spider's gone. Alright, so we got the active combat trick, and we got a solid board. I think we just have the game next turn no matter what he does. Well, no, that's not true. If he blocks the Thallid Omnivore, then I could either sacrifice somebody or use Adamant Will, but he wouldn't lose in that case. Not that turn, anyway. Alright, so we go ahead and play the Howling Golem. Gives us another damage online. Then we see how he blocks. If he sees that he has to block Omnivore, then he gets another turn. He does. Alright, a nothing shy of a massive board wipe here is probably going to save him. And it looks like we got a 7-2 draft deck, which worked out really good. I'm really glad you guys came out to see me get another 7-win deck together. Yeah. Yep. There we go, 7 wins. Awesome sauce. So, okay, I'm not going to do another one right now. I've been on here for quite a while today. I am going to come back probably tomorrow night. If not, now Sunday is our game night. We do Jackbox Party Pack trivia games and drawing games. So feel free to stop in Sunday for that. Tomorrow night I may play. If not, Sunday it'll be trivia. But I'm going to go out to my local store. Well, kind of local store. I got to drive across town, but I'm going to go play in the Planeswalker weekend. You should go play in the Planeswalker weekend too if you live close enough to a store. To do so, you're going to draft, and then your Planeswalkers you can cast with any mana this weekend during those drafts as a special thing. So that should be fun. Ooh, Leer Donner.